Hello everyone. The community presents NightOwl, the first fully decentralized casino in the world, and it's being built on Ergo. Various topics will be discussed, covering what NightOwl is, how it works, the tokenomics, liquidity provisioning, the first 4 games, RNG, and future plans. Without further ado, here is NightOwl, the first casino built on the Ergo blockchain and the first fully decentralized and open source casino in the world. NightOwl aims to bring the long overdue qualities of transparency, voice, and true privacy to the casino gaming to provide the ideal platform on which users can provide and play their favorite games. NightOwl has many revolutionary features that separate it from any other casino out there. This includes stablecoin-pegged betting, which allows for non-volatile returns, providing security to your money. Liquidity pool for profit sharing, together with stablecoin-pegged betting, allows for the ability to gain passive returns on a non-volatile asset, meaning you have no long-term risk of losing money on your investment by providing liquidity when acting as the house. NightOwl will also be fully transparent with odds. This means no more wondering if a game is rigged. NightOwl will be provably fair by having all its code open sourced. To understand a bit about the NightOwl culture and the decisions taken, one must dive into the ideology. NightOwl was born on Ergo and closely follows and stays true to the Ergo Manifesto and the Ergo Basic Principles. The Ergo Basic Principles include 1. Decentralization first. 2. Open, permissionless, and secure. 3. Created for regular people. 4. Platform and contractual money. 5. Long-term focus. With this in mind, NightOwl has been and will continue to be fully open source. This, along with stablecoin bets and fair tokenomics, make it the fairest casino in the world and will revolutionize the industry for the better. NightOwl's tokenomics are as fair as they come. The token will be called OWL and will be pegged to SigUSD to start, with plans to expand to other stablecoins as they become available. The pegging to a stablecoin means that the OWL token is also stable. There is no risk associated with the loss of value of the OWL token. This is also excellent news for SigUSD and SIG Reserve, as it provides newfound utility to the token. Like Ergo, the NightOwl team did not conduct any pre-sale, IDO, or allocated a percentage of the supply to its founders. Instead, the NightOwl contributors will be paid through fees. This allows for future development to continue, but also negates the ability to do the notorious rug pull, which is unfortunately prevalent in the space. You may be wondering what the process would be to get a hold of this new OWL token, and the answer is pretty straightforward. Any person would be able to access the NightOwl website and swap SigUSD for OWL in NightOwl's own swap page. All you have to do is connect your wallet, input the amount you want, and execute the transaction. It's that easy. To start, Nautilus, SafeU, and ErgoPay wallets can all be connected to conduct the swap or play any game. So here we have NightOwl's swap page where you can swap SigUSD for OWL. For this demo, we're going to swap to SigUSD, which exchanges for 200 OWL. So once you enter the amount, you press the swap button. And eventually you'll get a prompt for the user to sign the transaction using the Nautilus wallet. And once you sign it, it will submit, and here we have a successful transaction. And if you can view the transaction in a new browser tab. And as we can see, we have the latest transaction for the swap, and we're just waiting for some confirmations. One of the most unique features of NightOwl is the liquidity provisioning aspect. Anyone can provide OWL to a liquidity pool that will act as the funds for the games. If a user plays roulette and wins, the payout would be taken from this pool and given to the user. If they lose, the payout goes to the liquidity pool and is split between the liquidity providers. Casino games are built with a slight edge to the house, meaning that over time, the house always wins. This method provides the opportunity for liquidity providers to gain passive returns through casino profits. And of course, the most important aspect of the platform is the games. NightOwl is a platform, so any dev can build any game of their own. But the NightOwl team will launch its own 4 games to start. The games will be Roulette, Blackjack, Lottery, and Coin Flip. Roulette is a fantastic yet simple game. Its straightforwardness attracts millions of players worldwide, providing them a chance to test their luck. Players will be able to bet Owl and play with ease of mind in a provably fair platform. This quick demo shows how the game will function at launch. You simply add chips to the values you would like to bet on, click spin, and get your results. Best of luck to all roulette players. Here we have NightOwl's roulette game. And as you can see, the layout is a standard roulette board that mimics what many casinos around the world use. I'm going to explain all the functionality that one can do when playing our roulette game. First, you have the option to select between many different chip denominations, such as the 100, 500, 2500, 10,000, and 50,000. These are all in the OWL denomination. With a chip selected, you can then hover over any board spot, and it will highlight all the winning numbers if you decide to bet that spot. Just to show some of the different bet spots, we have the first 18 numbers, the even numbers, the red, the black, the odd numbers, the second 18th numbers, the first row, the second row, the third row, the first 12 numbers, second and third 12th numbers, and obviously the 0. Now I'm going to place some bets on random numbers, and as you can see in the top left, it is calculating the total bet amount. If you make a mistake, you can either backtrack one bet at a time by pressing the undo button, or you can even clear the whole table of bets by pressing the clear all button. Okay, let's place some more bets on the board and try out the spinner. Once we click the spin button, we are unable to place any more bets, and we now have to wait for our random number to come from the blockchain. As you can see, our random number was 3. Finally, at the top, we keep track of all the previous winning numbers from your session. This concludes our demo, and the NightOwl team is super excited to be one step closer to launch and for everyone to play this. NightOwl is also mobile responsive to allow for usability to any kind of player. Here we can see a mock-up of how roulette will look on mobile. Looks very slick. NightOwl's Lottery is another great game. This has the potential to be very big as the jackpot keeps getting bigger and bigger if the previous draw did not yield a jackpot winner. However, each draw will have multiple winners of varying prizes, so many players will come out happy. The game is simple. A player can buy tickets that are entered into a draw. Each ticket costs 120 OWL, equal to 1.20 SIG USD, and 5,000 tickets will be sold for the draw. You can either win a bronze, silver, or gold prize independently, or win a combination of bronze or silver and the gold prize. The lucky winner who combines bronze or silver with gold wins will get the King's Prize jackpot. This is thousands in prizes per draw, so we can expect some very lucky winners with this one. The next game, Coin Flip, is the simplest of all the games. This is played how the name states. A coin is flipped and the player can bet on either heads or tails. If the coin lands with their selected choice face up, they win the payout of 1-1. It's a fun game where you can risk it to win big with a coin toss. Every one of the games mentioned is reliant on randomness first results. This is why the random number generation, or RNG, is so important. NightOwl will use a transparent random number generation system, allowing users to have complete faith in the fairness of the platform. And this is one of NightOwl's greatest strengths. The platform removes the doubt and uncertainty users typically have about the legitimacy of an online casino's games. This is done by utilizing 2 different methods of RNG. The first method, used for games of faster pace like blackjack, roulette, and coin flip, will use Ergo Oracle pools. NightOwl uses these pools to finalize the outcome of these games, and most importantly, these pools are verifiably random. That is to say, any member of the public can verify the randomness of the Oracle. At launch, there will be further documentation on how security-conscious members of the public can verify this for themselves. But the major takeaway is that there will be a way to check if your casino games are fair. This is something so important yet so rare in the online casino space. The second RNG method will be used in our games of high value like lotteries. It will utilize verifiable delay functions, or VDFs for short. Essentially, these functions take a long time to compute, but a short time to verify. This property allows NightOwl to take advantage of Ergo's proof-of-work protocol to have an increasingly secure RNG process for longer computational times of the VDF. This allows for the creation of games that cannot feasibly be manipulated by any actor but are easily verified by any user. Both of NightOwl's RNG methods are highly innovative features of the protocol, and is something we believe the players will greatly appreciate. Moving on, another revolutionary aspect of the NightOwl platform is that any third-party dev can create and list their own game and earn the fees associated with that game. This opens up a whole new world of possibilities in the platform. There can be different genres of pay-to-play games ranging from racing to your standard casino games. The games will be audited by the NightOwl team for fairness and in the future be community-driven listing. To submit your game, all you must do is submit a form, which would put you in contact with the team for auditing. Developers can expect to gain great returns if their games are heavily played. Third-party devs would get access to any NightOwl user by listing their game and also liquidity funding of their games if required. Third-party development is what will really make the NightOwl ecosystem grow to its full potential. So if you're a dev looking to list a game, feel free to reach out to the NightOwl team. As far as goals, NightOwl has many in its target. To be a complete platform and ecosystem that enables all to play, NightOwl aims to be multi-chain in the future as well as multi-coin. Accepting multiple stablecoins will allow for all kinds of people to join the ecosystem. In addition, multiplayer functionality is also a must. Allowing players to play and bet with others is what will build a cohesive culture and enhance the fun of each game. One day you'll be able to play, bet against, and chat with your friends in the platform. One of the biggest asks for the platform has been to create a sportsbook. This is a big task that the team will tackle. The NightOwl Sportsbook will allow for betting on your favorite sports teams, horses, and more. Peer-to-peer betting is another heavily requested feature. It will allow for any person to bet with another person on any given topic. NightOwl is very audacious with its goals, and through driven community development, it will be completed. The combination of all the topics we mentioned will bring NightOwl to the forefront of the industry and capture the world by storm. This community-driven project is making a change that will impact the industry forever, and it is only possible by being built on the best platform, Ergo. Please check the following link tree to get access to all of NightOwl's socials and stay up to date on the latest news. Thank you.